Hey, I'm Noah from American Muscle, and here you're looking at the Auto Addict USA LED tail lights with gloss black housings and red lenses for the 2016 to 2018 Camaro. If you're looking to spice things up a little bit with a pair of LED tail lights but don't want to stray too far from the stock look, these are the perfect subtle aftermarket option for you. Like I said earlier, these tail lights from Auto Addict are LED. These things are going to be super bright and really stand out on your Camaro, but they won't be too flashy or distracting like some of the other aftermarket options might be. Sort of like an OEM Plus design. These have a daytime running light strip as well as the standard red brake light and white reverse. These lights also have a yellow turn signal, which works as a nice contrast to the red lens. Then to cap it all off, they have this gloss black housing to give these tails that darker look. They're constructed out of a very strong glossy plastic, and the overall build quality really is outstanding. They do look and feel like an OEM part, which in my book is a really great thing. So often aftermarket lights are plagued with poor build quality, and that is just simply not the case with these taillights. These guys from Auto Addict come in right around 700 bucks. Not too bad at all considering what you get. These tails really stand out among others in their class just because of their build quality and fitment. Sure, there may be cheaper options, but in terms of what you get for your money, these hit home. In my opinion, these are my favorite looking taillights available on our site for the 2016 to 2018 Camaro. The installation of these taillights should be manageable for just about anybody if you take your time. These taillights have an install difficulty of 2 out of 3 wrenches, and a little bit of mechanical skill will be needed. Now these guys are plug and play, but the installation process requires pulling the rear bumper, which can be difficult. I would plan on the install time taking around 1 hour to install. Speaking of install, let's head to the shop and get these tails on our Camaro.
For this install, you will need a ratchet, 8mm socket, and a clip removal tool. What's up guys, today we're going to be doing some taillights on our Camaro, but before we get started, we're going to send you to watch a short video on how to uninstall your factory setup, and we'll see you when you get back.
So our first step is going to be to remove these plastic trim panels on the top of the taillights. Now we have 3 push clips here. Now I'm going to get a clip remover tool to remove. So next we can come into the trunk right behind our taillight, and we have 1 tree clip that we'll have to remove. So I'll grab a clip remover tool and pop that out. Now we can pull back on our trunk liner, which will expose our nuts. We have 2 right up front here, and then there's 1 that's tucked back here in the corner. So now we can grab an 8mm socket to remove our first 2 nuts. And now our last one's going to be tucked behind this bracket. It's a little hard to see. It's going to be that same 8mm socket. So now we're just going to grab the taillight with even pressure and pull straight back, but don't pull too hard because we still have our wiring harness to disconnect. And then we can push up on the red tab and then press the black tab to disconnect it. And now once we have our first taillight removed, we can do that same procedure on the other side.
Alrighty guys, welcome back. Now that we've shown you how to remove your factory setup, we can go ahead and start our installation of our new set of taillights. This is an optional setup. You don't have to do this with installing these taillights, but we're going to go ahead and show you how to do it just in case that's something you want. So we're going to go ahead and remove this inner felt panel here for our trunk and go ahead and gain access to our third brake light and install this adapter harness. So we'll grab our clip removal tool, pop all of our clips out, and go ahead and get to that. Now we can go ahead and just flip this up enough to gain access to our third brake light plug here. So we'll go ahead and pop that connector off. Pull it out here for easier access. And we can go ahead and get our adapter harness. Go ahead and plug the factory side into its new adapter spot here. And we're going to plug this side right back into our third brake light. So make sure that clips in. Make sure you don't pop the third brake light out. Make sure that's connected. And once we have that connected, we're going to grab the female side of our bullet connectors that go to our tail lights. We're going to route one side down here. And the other side is going to go over here. Then we're going to go ahead and reinstall our felt cover. So we'll go ahead and get this back over. Now we didn't end up taking this off, it just pops right over this latch here. Get that back on. Put that back in. Make sure these are lined up. Then we can go ahead and reinstall our clips. We want to make sure the wires are going to come out to the edges here. Now we can go ahead and get ready to mount our tail light. So we'll go ahead and start by plugging in our factory style connector to our vehicle side. Make sure that clips into place. And we'll lock our red safety tab down. And we can go ahead and plug our adapter harness in. We're going to tuck our excess wiring down into here, make sure nothing's going to pinch on our taillight itself or our trunk. We're going to take our other resistor here. We're going to go ahead and remove the cover from our adhesive backing. Then as we install our taillight, we'll go ahead and see where the best spot is to put this. We keep this wiring tucked in as best as possible. So we'll start sliding this into place. Line everything up. Go ahead and seat that. Then we're going to take our other resistor here. That's going to go right down and mount right here in this open spot. Again, all of our wiring is out of the way, nothing's jammed, nothing's pinched. Then we can go ahead and reinstall our 8mm mounting nuts on the back side. Go ahead and get these in place. And we'll grab our 8mm socket on our ratchet, tighten these down. And we can go ahead and get our felt liner here back into place. And we'll go ahead and reinstall our clip here. And we'll go ahead and install our trim cover here, followed by our clips. Then once you have this process complete for this side, you can go ahead and repeat these same steps for the other side. Alrighty guys, that about wraps up our review and install of our Auto Addict USA Velox LED taillights and gloss black housings and red lenses for your 16 to 18 Camaro. Thanks for watching, and as always, for everything Camaro, keep it right here at AmericanMuscle.com.